Hey, welcome! Today we're going to totally shake up the way you think about your morning meal. Seriously, we're not just talking about what to eat, but how to build a breakfast that actually powers you through your entire day. So let's start with a question I think we've all asked ourselves. Why is it that the breakfast you just had a couple hours ago so often leaves you crashing before lunch? You know the feeling, right? You feel good for about an hour, and then boom. The slump hits. It's such a common problem, but believe me, there's a clear solution. And this slide just lays it all out, doesn't it? On the left, you've got the usual suspects for a spike and crash breakfast. It's all that sugary stuff that gives you a quick rush, followed by that awful crash. But on the right, that's the good stuff. Foods that give you sustained fuel. We're talking complex carbs, protein, healthy fats, the things that release energy slowly to keep you full and focused. Now, here's the thing. We're not about to just throw a list of trendy superfoods at you. Nope. What we're going to do is uncover the formula, the actual principles that the world's healthiest people use to build their first meal of the day. It's all about lasting energy and long-term health. So here's our game plan. We'll start with the foundation, building a balanced base. Then, we'll talk about powering up with protein and fats. After that, we'll uncover the hidden heroes, micronutrients. We'll even see this all in action by looking at breakfast around the world. And finally, we'll wrap it all up with a simple formula so you can build your own perfect breakfast. All right, first up, building a balanced base. This is the absolute foundation. It's all about choosing the right carbs and fiber to get that slow release on morning energy and, most importantly, avoiding that dreaded sugar spike. So what's the secret weapon here? It's something called soluble fiber. Just picture this. The beta-glucan you find in oats, it actually creates this gel-like substance in your stomach. It's basically a natural time-release system, slowly feeding your body energy. What does that mean for you? No sugar spike, no crash. And hey, as a little bonus, it's also working behind the scenes to lower your bad cholesterol. Pretty incredible, right? So what does this look like on your plate? Well, oatmeal is the classic hero here because of that beta-glucan. Whole grain bread is another fantastic choice because it has all parts of the grain, giving you that slow energy release. Sweet potatoes, a brilliant complex carb. And even bananas are great for their potassium and vitamin B6, which actually helps regulate your mood. And if you're wondering about the long-term impact, get this. The effect is staggering. A decade-long study found that adults who ate the most whole grains had a 47% lower risk of heart disease. 47%! That just shows you how powerful building the right base really is. Okay, let's move on to our next principle, powering with protein and fats. So, if your base is the slow-burning log on the fire, think of protein and fats as the things that keep the fire burning steady and strong, keeping you full, satisfied, and mentally sharp. Think about it. After you've been sleeping all night, your body's basically been fasting. Protein is so crucial in the morning because it gives your body the amino acids it needs to repair muscle. Plus, it gives your metabolism a kickstart for the day, and it's absolutely key to feeling full for longer. And just look at these amazing options. You've got the humble egg, a total classic, not just for protein, but for choline, which is like fuel for your brain. Then you've got Greek yogurt, a true powerhouse with about double the protein of regular yogurt. Cottage cheese is the slow and steady winner. Its casein protein keeps you feeling full for hours. And of course, you've got healthy fats from avocados and those brain-boosting omega-3s in nuts and seeds. I mean, so many great choices. This quote just nails it, doesn't it? It's not just about energy, it's about controlling your appetite. Those good fats in foods like avocado really help you feel satisfied, which means you're way less likely to be reaching for junk food mid-morning. All right, on to our third principle, micronutrients. I like to call these the hidden heroes. This is where we add color to our plate, and with that color comes the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants your body needs to protect itself on a cellular level. So what in the world are antioxidants? Well, you can think of them as your body's personal defense squad. They fight off these nasty things called free radicals that can damage your cells. The stuff that gives berries their amazing color, or the catechins in green tea, those are antioxidants at work, reducing inflammation and protecting you from the inside out. Berries are an obvious win here, just loaded with antioxidants. But don't forget about greens like spinach, amazing for your bones and eyes. A kiwi actually has more vitamin C than an orange and even has a natural enzyme that helps with digestion. And a simple cup of green tea, that can boost your metabolism while also giving you a feeling of calm, focused alertness. It's a win-win. Okay, so we've got our 3 core principles down: a fiber-rich base, protein and healthy fats, and those micronutrient heroes. But what does this all look like in the real world? Let's take a quick trip around the globe and see how different cultures put these principles into practice, starting with a country that's famous for its health and longevity, Japan. Wow, this slide tells such a powerful story. Just look at these numbers. Japan has an incredibly low obesity rate, just over 4%. Compare that to over 42% in the United States. Now, of course, a lot of factors go into this, but diet is a huge piece of the puzzle. And it all starts with breakfast. And this is why. A traditional Japanese breakfast is like a masterclass in our principles. I mean, you can see every single rule in action here. You've got grilled fish for that high-quality protein and brain-healthy omega-3s. Rice is the perfect fiber-rich base. And then look at all the support for your gut and micronutrients from the miso soup, pickled veggies, and natto. It's this beautiful, savory start to the day that just sets you up for success. Now for something completely different, inspired by Ayurveda. This isn't about a huge meal. It's a small, powerful, and very intentional combo. It's all about the prep. You soak the nuts and fruits separately overnight. And here's the really cool part. The reason you do that is that nuts can release these things called anti-nutrients, which can make it harder for your body to absorb minerals. So you toss that water. But the water from the fruits, that becomes this nutrient-packed drink you have in the morning. It's such a thoughtful process. Okay, feeling inspired, but maybe not quite ready for pickled veggies first thing? I get it. Here's how you can apply all these principles with ingredients you can find absolutely anywhere. Start with oatmeal as your base. Add a scoop of Greek yogurt and some walnuts for protein and fat. Top it with blueberries for those micronutrients. Maybe have a couple of hard-boiled eggs on the side. Simple, fast, and perfectly balanced. So after looking at all this, we can boil it all down to one simple, powerful framework that you can use every single morning. This right here is the ultimate takeaway. Here it is, your 3-part formula for the perfect breakfast. It's this simple. 1, start with a fiber-rich base. 2, add some quality protein and healthy fats to keep you full. And 3, top it all off with some micronutrient heroes for that color and cellular protection. You follow these 3 steps, and you just can't go wrong. You now have the blueprint. You have the formula for a breakfast that doesn't just fill you up, but actually fuels you. So the only question left is, what are you going to build for breakfast tomorrow?